Don't waste.
Damn, that pepper went in my nostrils.
Water.
Water. No, I'm good. If you're a cute girl trying to be a baddie and you're on a date, maybe this is not the meal to eat, right?
Body's not to chop this food.
Yoruba.
Is it Yoruba or Yoruba? We just want to argue. And be honest.
Don't give
a
exactly.
answer.
No fluff.
Yoruba.
Yoruba.
Yoruba. It's a work in progress.
I'm an Egusi girl. Don't play with me.
What's going on, foodies? Welcome to your favorite show to eat along to. I'm your girl and your host and food lover, Miss Priscilla Cherry, and today I'm joined by
Miss Chatty Mama. Y'all know I don't play by my food.
Hey, we are so ready to eat. Today we have our guest. Drum roll.
The one and only Titan from Nigeria, representing all the Yoruba Angels worldwide.
Okay.
Welcome to Dish Me.
So you know that on this show, we are always talking to local foodies and non-foodies alike. Titan, would you consider yourself a foodie?
Yeah. Most definitely.
Okay, but that was a little high.
Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah.
Today you are. So before we dive into your cultural food, we have to make sure, are you really Nigerian?
Yeah, you have to test. You know, I could be from Wakanda. You never know, right? So yeah, exactly.
Wakanda. Wait, we gotta do the same time.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, we got that. All right. Oh.
Okay, one more time.
One
guys,
more roll.
come on, quick.
All right, we got that. All right, wait a second.
Forever. I Dish Me.
Amen.
Let's go.
Okay, so me and Chatty, we have some questions for you.
All right.
Are you ready?
Hit me up.
All right.
Okay, let's see. First question.
Oh, let me pick something from our little box. Okay, Nigerian jollof rice or Ghana jollof rice?
Nigerian
And why?
No, that one doesn't even resist. Nigerian jollof rice. Why? Just because Nigeria doesn't carry last. We don't carry last.
Okay, nice answer. Okay, Priscilla has one for you.
Let's do the next. So what we got? So put it on.
Uh-huh.
What is the capital city of Nigeria?
Well, Nigeria has 36 states, and our capital state is the federal capital of Abuja.
Okay, historian.
I was about to say the answer was pretty long.
As Abuja.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was good.
it's
That
good
was
for us to know.
Okay.
Okay,
So far, 2 for 2.
Let me see what else we got for you. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay,
Alrighty.
name 5 Nollywood superstars.
Ooh.
And not Burna Boy. That's easy.
Right.
Genevieve Anaji, Ramsey Noah, Femi Adebayo, Tiwa Savage, y'all just
I
know.
know Tiwa
She
Savage.
just made
Okay.
Nowhere and
Yes.
Ashake.
We-
Omolade Ashake.
Okay, this guy's about to sing. Hey,
I'm ready to
I know
dance.
I'm ready. Okay, so far so good, Mr. Titan. Let's see if we can stump you on this next one.
Alrighty.
Actually, this one is kind of just a cute little story. Okay, what was your first cultural shock of food when coming to Canada?
Oh, that's a cute question.
Poutine.
Oh, that's.
I think a lot of people say that.
What? Why? Was it just what is this?
You know what? For any Canadians who might be viewing this show right now, I think at the onset, it just felt like I was eating, for the lack of a better word, yeah, just the brown on it, it just didn't sit well with me. I guess the color
I thought you were
appeal.
about to say something good.
Yeah, the color appeal didn't sit well, and then after some time, it actually turned out to be one of my favorite snacks.
Nice.
meals in
Okay.
Canada. Yeah,
The look is not the best.
Not that.
so sorry, am I offended you on the onset? But the success story is probably one of my top 5 favorite foods right now.
There you go.
So when you come to Canada, you gotta try the poutine.
Absolutely.
Full circle story. Okay, we got another one.
Oh yes. Okay. Okay. I think this is the last one, right?
All right.
So we're gonna see. We gotta start stumping you on these ones. Let's
Okay. Oh, this one is fun. Okay.
go. Okay.
Kiss, smash,
Oh.
or marry. So Tiwa Savage, Thames, or Burna Boy.
He's really thinking about it hard though.
I know. You even
Mary Thames.
Okay. Marry Thames.
Okay.
Kiss Burner.
Okay. You kiss Burna.
I I like the confidence. I love the confidence.
Definitely smashing Tiwa.
He said definitely.
Tiwa is a body.
Save the best for last. He said definitely. He said
I love that. That was actually the last.
I think this one more because I specifically wrote this one. So
she
I was
did.
like,
Great.
this is save the best for last. Okay, you have to clear your throat for this one. Sing the Nigerian national anthem.
Hey, Mugbe, they don't catch me. All right. Arise, O compatriots, Nigerians all obey, to serve our father's land with love and strength and faith.
Wow.
Thy labor of our heroes past can never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Nigeria, they carry last.
Oh my gosh, you are literally the first guest that actually sang the national
knew
anthem.
their national
and
anthem.
For real?
Yes.
I'm a true patriot. Thank
Representing the Nigerians properly.
Thank you.
Yoruba Angel for real, for
You
real.
know they carry last.
Well, you passed the test.
Thank you.
We can dive into the cuisine now.
Absolutely, the
I'm
favorite
ready.
part.
This is official. We have to hit the button together. So ready? On the count of 3, y'all.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see.
Let's get it.
Okay. We are ready to dive into our Nigerian cuisine today. It looks good. It smells good.
Now we are talking.
I can't wait to eat this. One thing I just wanted to quickly say is, okay, shock factor here. I've been married to a Nigerian for the last 10 years, and I've never had Nigerian cuisine, you guys.
Yeah. Hey.
You're gonna let our guest leave. He is like,
And that's
he's
why
upset.
I need you to make sure that you're teaching me all about this, and I'm excited. I'm excited to try it. I'm excited.
No,
Even I've had Nigerian.
we're definitely breaking barriers today. We're coming from Afro, Caribbean, all the way to West Africa. So let's do it up.
Yes, let's
Why not?
do it.
Okay, so
Oh, and we're supposed to use a spoon, you
listen,
guys.
I love eating with spoons. Like honestly, you don't even have a fork over there, Abdul.
Nah, as a Nigerian man, we don't have time to waste. Spoon is always there.
Got our
It's the
spoon.
quickest way to my heart.
It's the greedy way.
Shove it in. Just shove it in. Just shove it in. Okay.
All right, what
can
are
you
we-
tell
what are we
us-
eating?
Yeah, tell us what we have on our plate.
So yeah, what we have here is jollof rice. It's funny because you look around social media, you look on the internet, there's always this battle about jollof rice between West Africans, Ghana Nigerian,
That's what we
or
asked you earlier.
Ghana
Yes,
jollof, and like
yes.
Nigerian jollof rice. But jollof rice actually originated from Senegal. Actually, it's a jollof
Senegal.
tribe in Senegal, and but Nigerians obviously make it better. So let's
So this
dive
is
in.
chicken.
He said obviously.
We got some chicken and jollof rice. And
So what's the seasoning? Like, what is the seasoning?
Okay, so jollof rice is typically made with a tomato spice, Scotch bonnet pepper, some onions, and,
Scotch bonnet.
yeah, and then
Like
some African spices, and then of course, depending on who's making it, how spicy you want it, you can obviously sort of
messy.
flirt with the spice profile. in it.
Not flirt. Okay. I
Okay,
love this.
so I'm sorry to interrupt, but
No, please. So far, like this is your first time. Tell us.
first of all, the chicken is hard. So is it?
It must have muscles.
Yeah, because
Is that
typically,
are you actually being serious?
yeah, it's hard. Like, bite it. Try
No,
it.
but the muscles thing. Like,
Yes,
you're
no, actually for real. So there.
Oh, they
I mean,
really
what's
have
the
muscles.
No, there is a rationale behind this. So, of course, because a lot of our agriculture back home is still very much foraging, still very traditional. We don't have them controlled environment. So, a lot of the chicken that you have in this part of the world is typically already gone through controlled substances, and that's what makes them softer.
Right.
Back home, you have to have some.
So this is a true chicken.
Yeah, this is the true chicken.
True chicken.
This chicken been in the gym.
This chicken was in the Olympics. It's ran. It's representing Nigeria.
Because the texture is different. Like, it's more thick.
So
a
what
little
are-
bit harder. It's like more of like a beef feeling. Like, you feel like you're eating beef.
Like,
But it's
harder
so
to chew a little
spicy.
bit.
I love
Do you like
spice.
spice though?
I love
How do you like
spice.
spice?
No.
No.
You don't
said
like
no?
spice as a
No, no.
Nigerian?
Oh, I was getting to my answer.
It's not spicy enough.
We're not letting him answer.
I absolutely love spices. And when I say spicy, I mean I really like my food to be spicy to the very core. So
But like, you want to be able to taste the flavor because I don't like when food is too spicy and it's just like hot and it's just heat.
you do have a point there, but there's
I
some
don't
of
mind
us.
that. I don't mind it. It can take over all the flavor for me. I don't mind. I love spice. Like, I should be like, you know? Wait, so sorry, go ahead.
It's funny we're actually talking about that because some of our proteins are just based on like extreme spices, just because they accompany drinks like a beer or a wine or something, right? Something that our people really
Complements
enjoy.
it.
Okay, I'm so fascinated. You know so much. What is it that you do in your day to day? Because you know like so much about. You're just a proud Nigerian Yoruba Angel man, right? Tell us more. Tell us more. Like, what do you do in your day to day? Like, how is it that you know so much about this? Or just tell us who you are. Tell us who you are, Jane.
This is so good.
So, going to the very first part of it, just part of this being patriotic. I understand that being a very traveled individual, part of my duty is really educating the world on where I come from, and I'm also very open to assimilating knowledge from other cultures. So, part of just understanding my culture is really being able to pass that on to other people. And as far as what I do, by day I'm an investment specialist. I deal with high-profile clients that manage their wealth and assets.
Fix my
Like, whenever I'm not doing that, I'm a fitness influencer, a motivator.
I was just about to ask, like, where'd the muscles
couldn't
come
tell.
from?
We could not tell.
Where'd the muscles come from? I guess the jollof is, helping.
I've also been dreaming a lot. I've been praying to God when I sleep to make me bigger. So
Manifestation.
Hey,
Absolutely.
prayer is powerful. Prayer is
Okay, I wanted to get back into the food a little bit because I wanted to ask what the rice is made out of because I love it.
powerful.
It has like a
spices.
tomato.
He's like, you said earlier, tomatoes,
Tomatoes,
apple, spices.
onions, scotch bonnet peppers.
Oh, and the rice.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant for the meat. Okay.
Habanero pepper.
Makes it spicy.
And then sometimes they also add Maggi. I don't know if you guys have
Yes,
Maggi
yes.
spices.
Jamaicans use
Stop
that.
with Maggi.
Yeah,
We use that too.
that's
This
very
is a
big.
black people thing, must be, because I'm
Most
wrong.
definitely.
Stop. For the flavor.
You guys, this chicken is so good.
So for those that don't know, because every time I've had jollof rice, am I saying it right?
Jollof.
Jollof?
Jollof.
Girl, that sounds Canadian.
No,
Jollof.
you sound Canadian.
Jollof.
Who's saying it right?
No.
So wait, let's
Jollof rice.
Okay, and jollof rice. I'm saying jollof.
I'm saying jollof rice.
She's saying jollof. I'm saying jollof.
Let's just put it this way: both of you made it to Africa or Nigeria, you both get married. You're doing well. You're doing very well. That's all that matters. You're doing
Smart
very
man.
well.
They'll know we're foreigners though. They're playing. Right.
Anyway, speaking of the rice, so it has a very like smoky flavor. Where does that smoke taste come from?
I think a lot of it can be attributed to the preparation process. Typically when jollof rice is made in batch amounts, which is what we call party jollof rice. When you go
Right.
back or whenever you go to parties, you hear, oh, there's a party jollof rice. It's because of the process. So it's typically made in a big cooker that is typically made over like a fire. So it's not made in a conventional oven.
Which helps with that roasted taste.
Absolutely.
I love it.
I hope you're both enjoying it though.
Listen,
For
I was
you,
about
it was
to
the
ask.
very
I need to
first-
know. Your
Yeah.
For my
Right.
first time, I'm like,
You happy?
see, I'm breaking the chicken. I'm like trying to get to it.
Hey.
You know what? You might have to take your jacket
I'm
off.
going to
and just-
Nigeria next year. Don't play with me. Now my spouse is gonna have to be cooking me.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know
Just
why I
tell
was
them.
hiding. I was just afraid to try. It just looks like a lot going on. The colors are so beautiful, and sometimes that can be scary when it comes to foods. It just looks like a lot
Intimidating.
going on.
Your boo is gonna be so proud when you tell him, hey.
Maybe not, because they're gonna be like, okay, I'm not cooking for you. That food is for me. Because usually I'm not in the pot, but now I'm gonna be in the pot.
Oh, in there.
I have quite a saying. I say Nigerian food is just as vibrant as the culture.
Hey,
Absolutely.
love that. I love
love
that.
it.
And so, how are you enjoying the food? Like, is this giving you authentic? Because this is the whole premise of the show is like to enjoy food from Calgary. So, as a Calgary Nigerian dish, how do they do?
No, I think they hit a home run. They pass with flying colors. It's giving nostalgia from
It
baby days.
I don't
Baby
even know.
days. Oh, baby days.
By the way, I noticed that you guys haven't even opened up your drinks.
Yes.
So, okay.
Can you open it for me, please?
Sounds
Muscle
like a
man.
little.
Most definitely.
Come on,
Man.
muscles. Come on, muscles.
Muscles.
You know what? How about this?
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Thank you.
Okay, magic.
Oh, wow.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
So what
We're
is this? What is
gonna
it?
cheers to that.
Cheers.
Is there like is there a word in Yoruba or
Instead of
Nigerian
cheers.
to say-
Instead of cheers.
No, I mean we just
just cheers.
because a lot of people also don't know this. Nigerians are actually colonized by the British in 1960, so a lot of our habits to this very day is still very much English.
Rooted in
Right? So absolutely.
Okay, I'm about to taste it.
And okay, so you never had Nigerian food. I've never had this. What am I about to drink? Vita Malt. I've never had this.
Not my favorite. Not my favorite.
And this is specifically like a Nigerian drink.
That's a malt
know
kind of. It's kind of not bitter, but what would you explain? How would you explain the taste, the flavor?
It's a very wheaty barley type taste.
Barley.
Yeah. Now, as far as the origin, I can't attest if it's Nigerian or not, but this is very, very common back home.
Okay. So this is something that you like to drink?
I feel like it's more of a.
Definitely.
Yeah, you do like
So
to
do
drink
women drink this?
Oh, yes.
Really? Okay, because it's giving a very manly, strong.
Chatty is not happy.
I'm not, I'll stick with my water for this one, but I do feel like I'm more of I like sweet drinks. Very, very sweet. So this is nowhere near sweet for me. So
I feel like there's a little bit of taste of sweet. I think it's like
get it, girl, you got mine. I'm gonna enjoy this because the coleslaw. I want to get into the coleslaw. The coleslaw tastes so good. I actually, looking at it, I thought it would have like a more different taste, but it kind of tastes similar to the coleslaw we have here.
Is this like a coleslaw as a part of the Nigerian cuisine?
See,
It's a Nigerian coleslaw, right?
it definitely is, but that's one area I probably can't help you with because
Okay.
I have a very bad relationship with my veggies. So, yeah.
You don't like the coleslaw?
Come on, Muscles. What do you mean? No veggies.
Let's just say we're still developing our relationship with it, you know?
Okay, it's a work
How
in
about that?
progress.
I like the
Work in
coleslaw because it
progress.
adds a little bit of the cold crunch or something, you know?
For sure. And I don't usually like coleslaw, but this is
really
There's
good.
like too much mayo or something.
I
in
love
there.
it.
It's good. It makes it a little bit
The
more
whole plate.
fresh. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to.
It tastes really good. I
And
will
this-
definitely be going to order this food again.
The spoon though, like the spoon takes it home. Like,
The
just
spoon
like
is
it's nothing.
giving.
The spoon is spooning.
Everyone has different perspectives on the favorite type of utensils to eat with. I can't do with anything that is not a spoon. It's just
Okay. For me, it's spoon or hands. Like hands just like.
I can't wait to use my hands, by the way. I'm excited to do
Right.
that.
We do
'Cause
have
I
some
always
dish-
see it. I can't wait.
Yeah, we do have some dishes coming up. Where we're gonna
can't
like,
wait.
dive in and we're gonna have to.
I cannot wait.
I'm gonna feed it.
Okay. I love it.
Amazing. Well, thanks. That was a success for our first dish.
I'm glad.
Yes.
I'm glad you both liked it.
Love it. Actually love it, not just like it. I'm surprised. I really
so-
do.
I'm
And I don't
actually
know why I'm
surprised.
surprised. Because it looks good, it smells good.
Right.
You're killing me right now.
I know.
Really?
I know. No, but I will be ordering jollof rice now. And I actually, the food we're eating is from a restaurant called Delish. I think it's called Delish. And I stopped by there earlier and I saw Stella. Shouts out to Stella. She is one of the staff there, and her customer service was great. The actual location is a great location.
Okay.
So I would recommend, if you've never been there, go check it out. Especially now that I've tasted the food.
There you go.
I'm gonna be there on Friday night.
Listen, you got a full
You
review.
heard that, YYC. If you're in the Calgary area, Delish Dining is the place to be at.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Oh, nice.
yes.
Little
And
shout
he's
out.
here to tell us that it's authentic. Like it
That's
tastes
what I'm
like
saying,
the
we
way it
have
should.
They pass with flying colors.
Ready for dish 2, y'all?
I'm
Okay.
nervous.
I am ready. Let's
He's
go.
ready. I'm nervous. How do you feel?
I don't know. I'm just hungry. I'm just always hungry. So I'm
Okay,
ready. I'm ready.
Look
is what
at
I'm
the
ready.
meal. What is it called?
Okay, so
Yes, let us know.
what we got going on here is we have Eba and Egusi Soup. That's what we
Eba
got
and
going on.
Egusi.
Eba and Egusi
The
Soup.
passion.
I love the
Absolutely.
excitement.
I
So,
love it.
why don't I just take our viewers through how we actually get to this final morsel we have staring in front of us called Eba. So it's actually a byproduct of one of our roots and tubers back indigenous to, I believe, West Africa and some parts of Asia. It's actually made out of cassava. So the cassava is obviously chopped up, blended and grounded, fermented over a period of 4 to 7 days, and then
Wow.
dried out and blended into this
Luxury
powder.
food. Okay.
Absolutely.
Takes time.
Absolutely. It's blended up into this like dry powder that has a much longer shelf life than the cassava, which is a very natural
right.
food would. So that's typically packaged, shipped across the globe. So if you're not Nigerian, you have any Nigerian friends, when you want to get with a Nigerian, and this is the way. Give yourself acquainted with some Eba. Yeah. So.
Well, this is a staple. This is a staple.
This is very much a staple, and this is a staple that runs across all different diasporas across the country. There's some certain meals that are very distinct or unique to certain cultures. There's everyone across the Yorubas, the Hausas, the Igbos, everyone does have it.
Okay, can we eat?
But no, just before we jump into the food, we gotta take our viewers.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we
okay,
gotta. So I don't know if the camera can capture this, but
Yes,
I'm hoping
they can see
what we got going up there can capture that. But we have Egusi Soup over here, and Egusi Soup, as you can see, it has some meaty, some proteins, but it's made out of a melon that is also indigenous to West Africa and spinach. So that's
So not scrambled eggs?
so you know what? It's actually interesting you asked that because in very modern times, people have started incorporating eggs into the make of egusi, which is why egusi typically has a much shorter fridge life than a lot of our
It goes bad quicker.
So I'm wondering, like, it kind of smells like a little fishy, a little bit.
Let me smell it.
Just a little fishy.
Yes.
So is there, like, is it one of the spices?
it crayfish?
You know what? You know what? That was you hit the nail on the head.
That's
So
no thing.
she's
A little something.
crayfish is definitely one of the major ingredients, but the smell profile that you get in there could be really by virtue of anything. You can add any type of protein to egusi. It could be a mix of all lean proteins and seafood.
Okay.
Okay, I'm excited.
Surprise. Okay.
Absolutely.
So the only time we're using the spoon right now is to dish it out.
Oh, okay,
Right?
sorry. Sorry, fork down.
Okay, you know what? Let me be.
Thank you.
Good.
Make sure I get enough meat, please, because the meat's looking
yes,
good.
Ma'am. Okay.
So is it beef, chicken, like what is, or is it just like a medley mix?
So I believe what we have here is we call it assorted.
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 Mishmash.
There is something called pomo inside. Shaki, the inside.
Shaki. Oh, I know what shaki is. That's like
the
tripe.
inside.
Oh, tripe is so
Listen, come
good.
through.
Beef, the inside. Everything, the
You look
inside.
10 years still. I learned something.
You are Niger.
I just haven't eaten it. But I'm gonna be a Nigerian queen today because
By the
I'm
end of the
Absolutely.
show.
by the end of the show. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me put my fork down, guys.
Yes, girl, get rid of that fork.
Okay. Let me wipe my hands.
You have
Show us.
you have quite the serving in there, so
So do I need gravy? Let me get some gravy. I'm calling it gravy. Sorry.
It's oil, girl.
Stew.
Let's go.
Sorry.
The gravy is.
the abomination is real. We don't call this gravy; it's soup.
Sorry. Soup. And that's another thing I wanted to say because the way you guys call soup, calling this soup is different than the way we would call it. It's more watery.
100%.
This is more like a gravy or
To
like
me,
a
this
stew.
is like a stew. I would say
stew.
a stew.
And it's actually interesting that you guys bring that up because just through living and kind of lives from different cultures, that's one thing I've kind of found. What we call soup and stew is so
different.
different cultures, right? So.
So we just
Literally,
take all.
and there's no like ritual.
Say is it wrong?
There's no.
Hey, no, put it down. You have to do tradition first. You have to wash.
saying,
You
there's
have to
no-
wash your hand. Take off your jewelry.
malt?
Hey,
Oh, take
please
off
bring
our
us
jewelry.
some water. Bring us some water. Let's wash our hands.
Okay.
The king over
Thank
here.
you.
So if there's a method to the madness.
There is a method.
This
There's a
girl's just
method.
ready.
It's a
Girl, I already
method.
have my
It's a
piece
method.
ready to go.
Take it
I
off.
wipe my hands.
You're taking off your rings. And
All right,
everything.
all
Take
right.
off your jewelry.
You know what? How about this?
We said take off your jewelry.
Right hands. Yeah.
I use everything, so we wash it
This
all.
is like so.
Thank you so
It's
much.
like so communal.
I know.
Very communal.
It's like a little family vibe.
Yes.
Got Big Brother Abdul telling us how to do
I
this.
love this. Okay.
I love it.
And then, you have to wash your hands very well. Hands. So, guys,
Thank you.
thank you so much for the help. Appreciate that.
But the way I peeled it off was
You know what?
More
Yes.
aggression?
Yeah. You know we get in there, so
Okay, I'm gonna watch you do it. Go ahead.
you go pick out.
that's a big
Boy.
piece.
Oh wow.
Oh.
That's her. She said.
No.
said-
So you're gonna keep that on your plate and then eat
Exactly.
from it. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm
So you
copying.
grab a little
try it
piece
again.
as well. And then put that. You might need a little bit more because that's like 2 or 3.
Oh, so I thought I was gonna keep taking. So you just take what you want.
Exactly.
Listen,
Boom,
see?
right there.
And we were growing up taught not to play with our food.
I'm loving this.
This is I'm so happy.
So we just take a little piece.
So one hand,
Okay, sorry.
one hand, one hand. And what we typically do is you roll that up.
Stop.
going
Of
on.
course. So the whole idea behind rolling that up on the smooth
making a
morsel,
dumpling.
well, is so when you kind of apply that with the soup,
Okay.
it goes down so much smoother.
So it's like a ball. You just pick it up with the ball like this. Oh my god, I'm scared. You guys have
Girl.
never had anything like this.
Everybody eat your food.
Get into it.
I'm actually nervous too.
So, for non-Nigerians who've never tried this before,
Me?
this is why this is so interesting because
Whoa, it's spicy.
I grew up on this. What is your first
How
profile?
do I drink my water?
For me, honestly, I don't know. I think I can taste the cassava, but there is that kind of like fishy,
Fishy.
taste, right? That fishy. I don't
I
know
was
what
about
it
to say,
is.
it tastes like saltfish or something to me almost.
So that's definitely coming from the spices it used to make the egusi soup, not from the eba itself.
So, Eba.
Okay, let me taste a piece of meat, or what is it? This piece right here is a tripe piece, or what is that?
They call it pomo. That's a tripe, yes.
Okay, it's gonna be chewy, I'm sure, right?
Get into it, girl. Gosh, this is so
Oh,
So-
I forgot to do this first.
I'm a little nervous now. What is
This is trivia, but what you just had, pomo, is actually just leather. And that's what leather is made out of.
tripe?
No,
I just ate leather?
edible leather.
Did y'all see that?
No, I love tripe though. I love the chewiness of it. Oh my god. It can get messy.
I'm over here trying to roll. Yeah, this is just. Listen, we need a bib. We need a little.
No, but the flavors are really good though. It's like not what I expected. It also has a smoky taste too.
Yes. Because everything, like a lot of our foods are all made in a pot, not a commercial. So you always get that.
So good.
That
You like it, right?
I'm like, okay, thank you, sir.
I like the jollof rice and the chicken better than this.
Yes. I think
But
I'm
I
just a
still
little
do like
nervous because I didn't know this was like a mishmash. And y'all, I'm allergic to tripe. So y'all might have to finish this for me.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have this.
No, but you got beef right there. You got regular beef right there.
And I'm gonna like attach it all together. Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers. It's okay. I'm gonna have this beef and then y'all might have
It's spicy, like definitely spicy.
It's too much of a big.
What about the eba by itself? What was the first in the? What was
Mashed
the first thing you
potato.
tasted? Mashed potato.
It felt like mashed potato vibes, a thicker mashed potato.
I was just
But it
gonna
doesn't
say
have a
that.
flavor. It's not like a real flavor. Your
It's
flavor comes from-
very bland.
So your flavor comes
Comes
from the soup.
Absolutely.
Soup, sorry.
And it's just like a little grainy, but like not too grainy. Like it still dissolves nice enough.
And eating with your hands is such an experience. Like I love it.
This is my dream come true.
I need to stop doing my nails
eating with
just
my
so I
hands.
can eat with my hands.
You just connect with the food so much more.
No metal between the food and your mouth. Or that real energy. We're vibing.
I love it. And then you said this is spinach.
The green stuff is spinach. This is looking like some more tripe
Yeah.
or beef on
I
it.
think that's got some beef on it as well. There's a little mixed match between both.
Like I said, this is
Oh my gosh.
you are making your.
I'm a Nigerian.
You're a night shop, girl. Night shop.
No, this is actually so good.
You have to deep inside the soup, let the camera see. You have to
Jeez,
you have to pack the soup, That's where the real nutrients are.
And the
Oh.
and the ad libs.
That's probably one of the things that makes Nigeria so popular is our non-verbal expressions. Absolutely.
And when you are verbal, it's the inflections and the.
What are some other ones? You got you said.
Hey! Chineke.
What about Ogado? Is that good? Was that good?
We will make an expression out of virtually anything. We're very animated, dramatic tribe.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing left on your plate over there, Abdul. Me, I'm still working away.
I just swallowed a big piece of tripe.
And don't
Waiting for it to go down.
And don't forget to obviously you have to lick the fingers after.
I was about to say, like, there's a lot of food in there.
I gotta lick my arm.
Gotta waste
It went
food, though.
everywhere for me. Like it went to my wrist.
Gotta waste food.
Okay, so this looks a little similar. This is our last dish of the day, our Nigerian cuisine.
I hope you're all excited.
Oh, you know,
Very.
I've been excited this whole time.
I wasn't excited in the beginning, but now I'm like, what are we eating next?
I sound good. Me too.
So, okay, tell us what we are about to dive into because this looks very similar, but I know that it's different. Tell us the difference.
So, what we got going on here is something called pounded yam. Just like the name initiates, it's just yam that is pounded. Now, a lot of our viewers might not know the difference between yams and sweet potatoes. And that was one of the that was actually one of the cultural differences I got to realize when I first came to North America, that what we identify as yams over here is actually in these sweet potatoes. So back in continents like Africa and some parts of Asia, we have tubers that grow like rooted just like sweet potatoes do grow yams, and when you Google it, the difference is very, very distinct. So
Right.
pounded yams are made out of yams, and that's why they have the white color. If they were made out of a sweet potato like we know it in the Western Hemisphere, they'll be a little bit more orange to the yellow
Right.
profile.
Right.
So that's what we got going on here. And as far as who typically eats or has pounded yam in the delicacy or the nutritional regimen, it would be more so for affluent people because it's a much more expensive source
it
of
up.
carbohydrate. So that's
Fix
what
my posture.
that's what we have in it last as well. And the soup that we have accompanying this as well is just very much like the meal itself. It's very ostentatious. It's very affluent. We call this Efo Riro. Efo Riro is just veggies, as you can see. The green profile is very rich, very exquisite, and it's got proteins and as you can see, some pepper in there as well. So
So how is this different from the one we just had?
what we had is made out of melon, and spinach. This is strictly made out of just different sorts of veggies, I guess.
And spinach.
Okay.
And spinach as well.
And then you said, because on the last.
Girl, let me
oh,
serve
sorry,
myself. I want some meat.
Yeah.
Trying to
There we
get
go.
you kind. She said.
I'm greedy, y'all. Now that I know what it tastes like, I serve myself, so I get a good portion.
Okay, I'm a little nervous because the last one there might have been some fish, and I mean, unless y'all know CPR, I'm gonna just have a little tiny bite.
So sometimes these guys are very much made with fish, but with this, I don't see any fish. But the one thing I will guard against though is this is gonna be a lot spicier than the last one. So as you can see with the red hint of
Oh, a lot
spices on
spicier.
top of it. So yeah.
Wait,
we're
can
gonna
I ask you a
dive
question?
in. Absolutely, go for it.
Do we? So if this was a meal, would I take this whole thing to myself, or is it that we share it like how we did the last
You
one?
know what? If I was a little more famished today, I would have had this whole thing to my own self. But
Like, nope, I need some.
no, it's just typically you have a whole morsel. So we typically call a serving like this a morsel. And if you were to go to any
Morsel, word of the day.
restaurant,
That's a big old morsel.
if you go to any restaurant,
Tapping that
anywhere,
booty. Sorry.
them jigos. So this is how you actually this how you get to get served pretty much.
Okay, so that's like a one. This is a one serving.
that's a one serving.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so do we just grab it
Grab
the
it
way
the
you
same
said?
way?
Yeah, so to make this easier, of course, we're just coming out of a COVID era. We have to be very, very careful with sharing. You can just grab it by the bag. So typically people have to share it in a restaurant. You just wrap the whole thing with the bag itself and just sort
then
of
pull out your piece.
Pull out your piece.
Nice.
So you can do that.
Thank
And
you.
the other half
Hey, there
goes
we go.
over there.
Oh, it's so
There you
nice
go.
and cute.
Absolutely.
Okay, so guys, I
excited.
can see like shiny skin.
Okay,
which
you don't need to eat
typically-
it. Don't eat it. Don't
Which
eat it.
typically is related to fish
Mercury.
species.
Mm-hmm.
So
We don't want
I'm
any.
just gonna have a little bit. Look, I have
Just a
spinach,
little
I have some
taste.
chicken.
Yeah.
I have some
Her
taste.
face will be blown up. We don't
I
need
know.
that.
We don't need that. Yes, okay.
I'll do the honors for you, girl. No, you just sit back and look cute.
Listen,
It's okay.
girl, I need look. It's already on my
I'm
plate.
pretty
I can't let it go
excited.
to waste. I can't let it go to waste. So.
Okay.
And I don't want to.
This one is the one that I think reminds me more of mashed potatoes.
All right.
Oh,
So it
I put
has
my rings
all.
back on.
I know it has all washed up as well. So
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot to
so-
take my rings off. Sorry.
I did it all.
I'll take your jewelry off.
Okay. Let's go.
Are we ready?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
So you just take a piece.
Oh, so you did a little bit this time. You didn't fully get the whole hand in there. Okay.
Oh, we still roll it. Okay.
Oh, you gotta roll it. You have to massage it. you
Play-Doh.
know.
Hey.
Just like love the food. Just
It doesn't have a smell. Literally like mashed potatoes.
feel like
So that's something you also find very consistent with a lot of the morsels that you do find in Nigeria. I don't know if this also spreads across the diaspora in all of Africa, but they typically don't have a taste profile to the morsels themselves.
Okay.
A lot of the
morsels.
taste you get is from the soup that.
So this is just like a filler, a fattener.
That's the carb actually. That's,
Yeah,
that's
something to
your
get
carb
you
right there.
full all day.
And that'll be your proteins and your fats, right? So
I'm gonna do one bite with y'all just so I don't feel left out.
Oh my God,
cheers?
look at this
Or is
bite
that-
I'm about to take.
Cheers is that weird. Oh, y'all already ate.
Cheers, girl.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. Just dump it down.
Okay. Very kind of similar. I feel like you
It's
guys
like
use,
the last one.
you guys use a lot of tomato. Like there's a tomato. I feel like in every dish that we had today.
Yes.
Which is like,
So-
is there a reason behind that? It's like accessible vegetable or like. Yeah.
You know, if
Woo! You weren't lying about that spice though.
Like I'm feeling it building.
if I had to really bring it down to a distinct rationale, I think the tomatoes is in there because our soups are by far the only way we get all of our nutrients. You know, a lot of when you, like I say, I always liken things to this part of the world, which is the western part, and you tend to see every single ingredient in your food on your plate, but this is all mixed up and mashed up. So typically you have tomatoes, as a separate, when you have a salad, this will be your salad and everything all
Right.
incorporated in one.
I love it. Well, I definitely taste some fish, so I'm gonna just let y'all finish this dish.
I'm chewing. I'm still chewing.
That rhymed even.
It's so spicy, but I think the level of spice is the same throughout everything I've eaten today. Like the same heightened.
And what would you say about that? Would you advise our audience to obviously try spicy food?
Hell yeah.
Is it something you would try again next time?
Hell yeah.
Atta girl.
I'm Nigerian now, y'all. Don't play with me. Y'all can take. I'm eating Efo Riro. What is it called? Efo Riro? Efo Riro.
She said I'm eating FO.
We're gonna pull up in Abuja and I'm gonna be like, hey, where's the Efo Riro? My party, y'all don't play with me.
I love it. That's so good.
I'm still chewing though.
So
That's one thing. You're still chewing. Like, there's a lot of the beef is very like chewy, I guess.
Not tender.
Thick?
Opposite of tender, I guess.
Again,
Just like the chicken.
all of
It's like hard. The hard chicken. You chew.
all of our meat, we typically like to identify them as game meat.
Game meat, that's what it
Absolutely.
So you don't have a strong jaw after you
I have a
eat.
strong
I
jaw.
have a strong jaw.
You can't make it to Wakanda without being able to tear up.
Period.
So Abdul, I need to know, do you make everything that we had today, do you make any of these dishes at home? Do you cook them personally? That's the last nationality test quiz to make you an official
You
Nigerian.
know what? I think I got lucky with that question because one of the two of the three meals that we had today happened to be the top of my delicacies, which is jollof rice and egusi. So
That
yes,
you know how to cook.
that I do know how to cook. Yes.
Okay.
But I just happen to be lucky because those are about the only two things I know how to cook.
Hey, it counts. It counts.
What is that your favorite? What would you say your favorite?
Those are by far my two favorite
Okay.
Nigerian
Oh,
meals.
so we fed you right today.
Absolutely.
Nice.
You guys hit the nail on the head. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to Delish Dining. Also, we also paid this out of our pocket. We're not
this is not sponsored, y'all.
by them, but we just want to say, if you are looking for Nigerian food, specifically in Calgary, they are the spot.
This is the spot to
Delish Dining, and Nigeria never carries last, so Mashama.
Period.
What is one thing that you feel like everyone should know about Nigeria? Like, what is maybe your favorite thing?
Is our people. You know, I believe the people make the culture, and you know, with us being perhaps the largest, most populated country in all of Africa, and just the working class and the metropolitan class that we do have, I think is definitely a cornerstone for business over the next couple of years. And if you ever want to just explore any new ideas, Nigeria is the place to be. Test it out. And of course, last but not least, I would like to thank both of you lovely hosts for
Last, everybody go
good
shop
job breakfast.
Shayo.
Shayo. Bring the shayo. Bring the shayo.
End it off right.
But on a real though, thank you so much. I think a lot of our viewers they've engaged with us, and I think they also stand to learn a lot from some of.
I mean, when we have guests like you, of course they're gonna learn a lot.
You made it so
with the
easy.
knowledge.
Thank you so much.
made it
Thank you
so
so
easy.
much.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Thank
You guys
you.
obviously made the questions raring and the responses even easier as well. So
Thank
thanks.
you. No, this is awesome.
My surprise.
Yes.
Y'all ready? Okay, maybe close your eyes. Well, actually, no, just kidding. Okay, actually, no.
I don't
close
have a
your
surprise.
eyes. That's not gonna work if you close your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. I just want you guys to both read. Just read what you're seeing. Out loud. Read it out loud.
Okay.
Ancestry composition
Uh-huh.
for Priscilla.
Priscilla
Okay.
Cherry.
Keep reading.
So she's
You better tell us that you're Nigerian. Look at that. She's not West African.
West African food.
So girl, you better get on your pronunciation.
Hey, so I'm Niger.
41% West African, 22% Nigerian.
That is something.
Wait, I want to do one. I may be Nigerian for real. I may be Nigerian.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Listen.
our host is a honorary Nigerian.
Like
okay?
Niger babe.
All right,
Up
so
here,
that
Niger
babe.
babe. Like what?
Thank you, my Niger babe.
I love it. I love it. I love. What a great surprise.
This is
I'm
awesome.
jealous.
This is awesome.
I want to be Nigerian too.
Girl,
Like,
you are.
Y'all
Like,
better
I gotta.
accept me.
I have to learn from you now.
now
Like,
you have to take me to Nigeria. It's the motherland. You have to take me.
How about y'all
Guys.
we just all go to Nigeria? How about that?
Oh, we
Yo.
need to go together. But that's amazing.
love it.
That is
Right?
amazing.
That's so beautiful.
Yes, that is so cool.
I'm one of y'all. I'm one of y'all.
Alrighty, well, welcome,
official.
Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the corner.
Hey,
This has been awesome, you guys.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome.
It was so fun. Thank you
Yes.
again. This was such a beautiful
Thank you.
experience. Thank you for just like diving into it and educating us and just sharing your culture with us today.
Well, thank you. You're welcome.
Yay. Should we end with our Wakanda?
Absolutely.
We out. We out.
Wakanda forever.
We out.
We
Yes,
out.
my belly's full.
That's it. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching Dish Me. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media channels and also give a shout out to your social channels. So
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram, __Titan, TITAN.
hey, we love it.
And viewers, join in the discussion below. Let us know if you've eaten Nigerian food, if you want to eat Nigerian food, how you feel about it. We want to hear from you guys.
And if you want us to try out any other foods that you didn't see on here as well, please feel free to just drop them down in the comments. Absolutely.
Take my seat.
Got third co-host. Got third
We need
co-host.
your third
You know,
co-host.
we can all shine together. We can all shine together.
Yes.
So good.
Yes.
And with that, we out.
We out.
Bye.
Bye.
You go back for the result too.
So Abdul, I need to know, do you make everything we have today, do you make any of these dishes at home? Do you cook them personally? That's the last nationality test quiz.
One of the two of the three meals that we had today happen to be the top of my delicacies, which is jollof rice and egusi soup.
That you know how to cook.
That I do know how to cook.